Hi, this is Chuck Wolf and welcome to Place Parts. I'm not out in the country, I'm on a trail system that surrounds the Vodafone World Headquarters, not too far from where I live in Newbury, England, United Kingdom. With this introduction, we can see some inspiration in the ability to incorporate public footpaths in the West Berkshire context. In a moment, we're going to see something far more relevant to pandemic times. And elsewhere on the Vodafone campus, classic corporate garage parking spaces stand empty. This sign may no longer be necessary because maybe there won't be much reason to drive to work. Back on the trail system, we can see that, yes, it's really empty here, isn't it? So those empty garages aren't lying. The corporate campus which they serve is a ghost town as well. Reminds me a lot of the settings I'm familiar with in the Pacific Northwest of the United States via Microsoft, Google, and others. It was initially a compelling way to work with many services on site, such as dining, massages, and a number of other conveniences. Well, probably needless to say, I'm glad I caught the setting sun today because it allows me to pose the question whether this is a sunset on a way of work, a way of life, as we see a corporate campus of a major employer in the region standing empty. We have to ask, how many people will return to this sort of office environment? And did I say the garages are empty? Indeed, your business unlimited, but maybe we can all work from home. To be fair, I'm sure people will be back in some limited, if not more involved capacity. But the environment as we see it today certainly allows us to be unlimited in our thinking about next steps in this type of environment. I'm going to conclude this episode with something that brings us back to universal issues of housing touched upon in the last episode. Here we see another aspect of housing development, and that's sprawl. This may have been a logical place for a new housing development just 1 year ago, assuming that people wanted to live immediately next door to where they worked at Vodafone. The question now is sort of like the question about affordable housing in the last episode. Is this housing going to be located in the right place? It's still a beautiful spot on a sunny day to contemplate yet another question about what comes next. And we'll continue this discussion in the next episode of Place Parts. That's all for now.